All right, everyone, here we go with the Friday reading. One card for each sign. Pay attention to everything on the table. There's a link or text in the description that talks about why there's no timestamps if you're new here. Because you're all part of a cycle. You're all connected. In this reading here, I've done no pre-shuffle. Nothing. But I do have a 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck here just for fun. I don't know what that means. It was there last time I used it. Whatever the hell that was. I'm going to do this with the witches. I'm going to give the deck a shuffle. I'm going to pull one card for each sign. In this reading, on the Friday reading, I do not clarify. I ask the universe what your person's thinking and feeling under this energy. This should be interesting based on recent readings, let me tell you. Tomorrow in the weekly reading, pulling on the week that takes us from Christmas through to New Year's Eve, I'm going to pull on what actions they're likely to take and which way the wind is blowing. And that reading I clarify. All right, here we go. Doesn't matter what your sign is. This is just a blown up all signs reading on the table. Giving the deck a shuffle here. Give me the soulmate cycle right now, universe. It's general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. All right, let's see where we go. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Okay. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table is the Hermit. It's a bit of a wait for it energy, isn't it? Hermits, they take a while to come down from their hill. I'm drawn to the light on the Hermit. That's a good sign. I don't know. Let's see what happens. I mean, what's fueling that? What is that? King of Swords. Yeah, it's a bit of a wait for it energy. Like I told you, he makes a plan and then probably usually orders a Knight of Swords to do something about it. So let's see. Let's see where we go. Our story begins with Aries. And it ends with Pisces. For the universe's purposes, it just begins with 1 and ends with 12. It's just a pie cut into 12 slices. If it resonates with you, it resonates with you. It doesn't matter whether it's in your chart or not. All right, let's go. All right, where are we here? Aries, the Fool. Yeah, again, wait for it. It's a wait for it energy. You've got someone with ants in the pants. What they're thinking and feeling about you is they'd like to come talk to you. And that applies. Our story begins there, with a person who would like to come talk to you. It's a bit of a formulating the plan stage, and that's not surprising if you watched my solstice reading that I did, a couple of days back or whatever. That's not surprising at all. That's good. Something's about to pop here. And your energy's attached to this too. This could be something new for you. But there is a bit of an ants in the pants energy here. This dog is nipping at the heels. Taurus. Look, what did I tell you? I said this king orders the Knight of Swords, and sure enough, I pull a Knight of Swords. How about that? Somebody's got something they want to say to you. It might be a little aggressive. That's what they're thinking and feeling right now. They're thinking, I should go talk to Taurus. I'm just pulling on the incoming energy, the energy of the runner. Roles can be reversed here, but it's pretty clear that somebody's got something they want to say, and it might be a little swordsy. But underneath it, hidden underneath it is a lot of soul, okay? So it's a little deceptive. It's a little bit deceptive. Gemini, the devil. Somebody here feels so trapped. It is unbelievable. Man, they hate what you made them see. Does that make sense? It might make sense to you. I don't know. I get the angel energy of your connection shining a light on something. They feel like they long for the things they can't have. They feel like they want to get out of something and would love what you showed them, but they also hate what you showed them at the same time. They resent it because it forced them to look at how trapped they are, maybe how shitty their situation is, maybe their own hang-ups, their own inner demons, that kind of thing. That's the energy. It's not surprising around the holidays, is it? Most of these runners are unhappy, and unhappiness and the holidays don't mix. You got to spend a lot of time with people that make you unhappy if you're unhappy. And you're kind of ruining Christmas for this person, all of you on some level. Again, you're all connected. Kind of ruining all of you, your connection showed them something. So this, it's showing up in the Gemini angle, but yeah. It's tough, It's like they can't look past it. They can't not see that devil in the corner because of the angel light coming in. Cancer. You're all honorary Cancers in this cycle because this is the hot spot. North Node was in Cancer when this cycle began. It's bookending a Fool. I've been telling Cancer for a while now, This person really wants to talk. Yeah, the Magician. It's my card of action here. I get a puff of smoke energy. Don't be surprised, and it's not intentional on your person's part. It's more divine intervention. Don't be surprised if you cross paths with your person during the holiday season. And that can be online. That doesn't have to be in person. Or I could say, or they play out in your dreams. That's possible, but that's not really how that energy reads. There's a bit of a puff of smoke, the smoke clearing, and somebody showing up. All right? There's a bit of that. What someone's thinking and feeling is they wish they could make it all go away. I don't know what it all is. I can't tell. But it's a feeling, and I translate the feeling into words. Someone feels like they wish they could make it all go away. And I suspect it has a lot to do with what I talked about around the devil. All of your people are going to have a very rough holiday season. You showed them this connection, if nothing else, showed them the devil. Whatever that devil is to them, it showed it to them. So now you can't unsee that. You know it's there. Trying not to look at it, but it's there, and the light is getting brighter and brighter. So they wish it would all go away. I don't know what that means. Probably because of the urge, because of the Fool energy, the urge to reach out. All of your people have an urge to reach out, but they're scared to do it for reasons we've talked about in recent readings. And sure, yeah, it's really easy to kind of hide your eyes and pretend it's not there and, well, wish it would just go away. No, it's not going to go away. Leo. Oh, man. Leo soap opera. How about that last episode? Special holiday episode of the Leo soap opera. I got more thank you messages for that reading than I have, especially the extended, than I have ever gotten. I am absolutely humbled and floored. It also got a 99.8 approval rating. What's on top here? I know. It's tough energy. It's the High Priestess. They're just pushing it back, pushing it back, pushing it back. Pay attention to the special holiday edition of the Leo soap opera. But it is a bit of this energy. There's a knowing here. Again, it's a bit of the dog nipping at the heels to do something. But somebody here has a lot of secrets, a lot of things they're keeping quiet about. I think we talked about that in that Leo reading, at least in the extended. There's a lot of things that they would have to confess, that they would have to say, that they would have to admit. And they keep a lot of secrets. I get that with Cancer's person a lot too. It's probably why they wish it would all go away. Virgo. 9 of Cups. Virgo. Roses and rain. Virgo is the douche commercial sign here. It always is. Virgo and Aquarius. A couple of fucking douche commercials. It's unreal. Animals in the forest talking to you while you're trying to pee behind a tree. I mean, it is 9 of Cups. What's somebody's thinking and feeling about you? I don't even have an energy attached to this. Everybody that runner, sure, you're their 9 of Cups. Okay? Yeah. But this is just your energy attached to this. I'm literally sitting back in my chair, just letting the energy blow by me. Reminds me of that old Memorex commercial that used to be on back in the late 80s. Is it live or is it Memorex? Right, and the guy was in a chair and he had headphones on and he was getting blown back in the chair. It's like that. Something's about to pop here for you. You've got an energy around you. Something's about to make you feel really good. Okay, that's all I can say. And it probably applies to all of you, because I remember in the solstice reading when I pulled on the DF in the extended, it all came up roses and rainbows. It was really nice. And those of you that saw it know what I'm talking about, because I did it twice with 2 different decks. Same kind of message, right? Libra. 3 swords. Oh, man. This is drawn directly to the devil and the Fool. Okay, somewhere other than here, right? It's a line from a Jimmy Buffett song called The Great Filling Station Hold Up, off one of his early albums, Pink Crustacean, I think, and a white sport coat. He's singing about being in a jail cell, wishing he was somewhere other than there. Whatever that means to you with this person, I don't know, but I suspect they would rather not be around the people they're around. And I know it's the holiday season, I've got to incorporate that. Okay, even if they're alone on the holidays, they wish they were somewhere other than there. They're just brokenhearted over you in some way, thinking about you, longing about you, the one that got away kind of energy. There's been so many times when this person was supposed to reach out. And your energy, as I tell you in your energy updates quite often lately, is your energy's like intertwined with this person. You're already together as I read the energy. And because somebody's not doing anything about it, a lot of their demons are coming up from the depths. There's an urge to come towards you. There is. Okay? But what they're thinking and feeling about you is in this picture right here. Take it and apply it how you need to. That applies to everybody. This is the center of my reading, so it definitely applies to everybody. Scorpio, my hot Scorpios. What's going on? Is somebody going to show you their willy, or are they still afraid? What's going on here? Seven of Pentacles. They're thinking about it. Somebody's thinking about you. A lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. That's it. That's all I can tell you. What are they thinking? I don't know. I assume y'all dealing with a different person. This could be somebody at work that's fantasizing about you that you don't know about. I don't know. I just read energy. That's the energy that's here. Somebody's thinking about you. Okay. They got a little crush. Yeah, sure. I don't see them doing anything. I see them on a smoke break here. Okay, but it's bookending this. They're keeping it quiet. All right? They're keeping it quiet. And by the way, to give you some transparency in the readings, in case you're wondering, because you're all connected, these read like a regular 4-card I would do. The bookends, right? And then these cross. All right? So keep that in mind. That's why I think for Taurus, this person got something they want to say. I think they're going to be a prick. Okay? I was right. I read it before I pulled the devil, but I was right. Okay? It's their own inner demons. It's something they haven't dealt with. All your people, if you saw the solstice reading, you know what I'm talking about. They're coming in with some kind of bullshit. That reading was all about bullshit, when the truth is much deeper. I mean, 3 swords, you don't get 3 swords unless there's a lot of love. You know? We don't have 3 swords about everything that goes wrong or every person that's mean to us or runs from. No. All right. Sagittarius. Knight of Wands. Somebody's made up their mind. I'm going to get me some Sagittarius. Someone's made up their mind. That's the energy that's around it. I don't know what it means. You're all dealing with a different person. I'll tell you the same thing I told Scorpio. You're all dealing with a different person. But you got an energy coming toward you, and it's coming in hot. Okay? We'll see what happens tomorrow in the weekly reading when we get forward movement and I can clarify it. But that's good. All right? All of your people have the urge to come towards you. Capricorn. Well, we're in Capricorn season, aren't we? Had a Capricorn solstice, had a Capricorn new moon, had a hell of a reading with that. What do we get? Of course, Capricorn gets the 8 of Wands. I don't know what's here. Look, I did a big build-up. I could have got an egg in my face. I like to think it's Christmas time. The universe, the fickle old gal and I would give me a gift and, you know, treat me right here for all the good I try to do. But, yeah, there it is. It's the 8 of Wands, forward movement, communication. It's tied directly to this. It's feedbacking off of this energy. This 3 of Swords, which is one of the cards, the main card that ends the separation phase in the soulmate cycle. And then it's also boomeranging off of the Fool. Everybody's pretty much attached to that Fool because it's where the reading started. So what somebody's thinking about you, somebody wants to talk to you. And the energy itself is pushing them towards you. Like I said, for all of you, I would not be surprised with a little divine intervention if you crossed paths with this person. Not their doing, not your doing. It's a serendipitous thing. There's a lot of serendipity in the energy. There really is. Aquarius. What's going on with my Aquari hot asses? What's going on here? Queen of Pentacles. You're sitting pretty. There's that fucking phrase again. It just keeps coming up, sitting pretty. It came up in a Twin Flame Journey. It came up in the extended for the solstice reading, I'm pretty sure. Here it is again. You just, I don't have an energy attached to this. What is it with you and Virgo? It's like you guys. It's like the you guys card sections. This is you. Look, you're in for a hell of a year, Aquarius. You all are. Okay, you watch my Q1 reading. Very attractive right now. Very attractive. Go to those holiday parties. Okay? People, this is what people are going to be thinking and feeling about you. That you're the Queen of Pentacles. Male or female, it's the energy to be. This is nice. It's soul nurturing. You're someone worth talking to. If she's at a party and she's just sitting there like that, everybody wants to go over and talk. Everybody gravitates over to it. It's one of the finest energies of the Empress. It tells me almost all of you, definitely in the Aquarius angle, You are some strong-ass Empress energy for sure. Pisces. Pisces is always tied, welded at the hip with position number 5 here, the Leo position. Don't have to know a Leo. These two go together. So a High Priestess by default is read with this. It's also by default in the reading tied to the Fool. Let's go. Pisces, we started with a Fool. Dog nipping at the heels. Want to talk. A lot of resentment came after it. A little bit here, a little bit, why'd they have to show me this? Hey, my life would have been fine if we never crossed paths with this soulmate. Fucking soulmate this, fuck that, fuck, like that. But it doesn't matter. There's a lot. The Three of Swords has become all powerful here in the center of our reading. Six of Pentacles. What you don't know is somebody here is thinking and feeling that it's time for you two to sit down and have a talk. It's a little of, the way I feel the energy, it's a little of, it applies to all of you. Of course, you're all connected. You're all part of this cycle. But I'm talking to my two fish right now. My two fish people. It's a little bit of the feeling of someone's making plans that involve you and not telling you about it. Okay? I don't know about you, but that pisses me off when that happens. It really does. It's a bit like, I don't know. It's weird. It's just a weird feeling. It's good. It's not bad. But I just wish there was more of a forward energy. So we got all of these people here based on this whole reading. And I'll have the universe add it up for us with the light seer. I'll have the universe add up all this energy. But in the Pisces angle, somebody's about to give to this. Maybe a little bit on their terms. They're sitting around. What they're thinking and feeling right now is sort of like formulating a plan, if you will. Okay? It's really what it is. It's some kind of secret, I don't know. It's like a secret Santa, I guess I could say. You're about to get a gift. I don't know what else to tell you. That's just how it reads. We'll see what happens in the weekly reading. Tomorrow, the weekly reading, going through Christmas and New Year, all the way up to New Year's Eve. It's going to be a hell of a week. Also, next week, I'm going to be doing your monthly readings for January. And I encourage everybody to watch my first quarter of 2023 reading. There's a playlist that has all the yearly readings split up into quarters. Watch that. Pay attention to that January column. It'll help you translate and understand your specific January reading. All right? Obviously, I'll do an overview. Don't worry about it. I'm going to have the universe add all this up. Add these 12 cards up for me. What is the main energy here? 3 cards and a bottom card. Let's go, universe. Come on. Stop fucking around. It's Friday. End of the week. Bottom card, 3 cups. Everybody's person wants to open up. There's some sort of third energy getting in the way. Slowing things down. Could be their thoughts. Could be their spouse. Could be their family. Could be their job. Could be a dog. I don't know. But everybody wants to open up here. It's an energy of celebration. What are they thinking and feeling about you? They all want to tell you something in their own various ways. Y'all dealing with different people. But let's see. This is crossing the center card I pulled. 2 of Swords. See? Some energy is getting in the way. Right? It's the energy of Sarah Gilbert. There. Blame Sarah Gilbert. I don't fucking care. TV's Darlene. Right? There you go. Whatever you want to do, something's getting in the way. Somebody is getting, a lot of them are getting in their own way. Because she could take that blindfold off and go, I know how to get rid of these crows. Okay? What's the center card? It's crossed by this 3 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, they're doing it to themselves. What did I just say? Rewind. What did I just say? She's getting in her own way. They're getting in their own way. The spouse, if there is a spouse, it's an excuse. If it's a job, it's an excuse. If it's a dog, it's an excuse. A family, an excuse. I get an excuse machine over here. That's why the Gemini angle is really resentful, if you will. There's an energy, a prevailing energy here if they know they're going to do it anyway. It's been here for a few weeks, really strong, but it's getting stronger. It's not going away. And that makes them scared, right? If you're nervous about something on a specific day, if you're far away from that day, you're less nervous than you are as that day gets closer, right? Like the day before it, you're like, oh shit. It's, you can't even sleep that night and all that kind of, it's that kind of energy. You know, you all are in, if you're all in Empress energy, which this would indicate, this Queen of Pentacles here on the table, which definitely my Aquarians will get what I'm saying. Have some empathy and direct your empathy toward the little analogy I just gave you. Okay? What's red with the 2 swords? Death. What did I just say? They're going to do it anyway. This energy is strong. The energy around them is too strong to ignore. You know, it's just, there's a transformational energy happening. And it is what it is. They're making excuses that something's in the way. I have to go do this and I have to go do that. It's almost like somebody saying I have to do the dishes, and then when I get done with the dishes, I'll go do it. It's bullshit. It's an excuse. Leave the fucking dishes. Go do it now. And they all get a little ants in their pants about it. I see it here. I see it here with the Taurus angle. I'll point that out again. Capricorn, I do want to point out with this communication here, it is feedbacking like a motherfucker. I told you about this, and everybody's attached to the Fool, but also the Magician card is coming in here too. I think it might come as a bit of a surprise to you, maybe. Let's just for fun, let's see what am I saying? I don't make this stuff up. I'm talking about how it's hard for them, all this kind of getting in their way. They're making excuses. It's the 10 of Wands. They're going to do it anyway. This breaks to an Ace of Wands. There's a lot of burden. What they're thinking and feeling about you in this energy right now, especially right a couple of days before Christmas and the holidays and all that, it's misery for them. This is misery. Misery. And the energy is transformative. They're just making excuses. And she knows she's going to go inside. The key is right there. When she gets done sulking, she'll put the key in the door and go in. All right? It's just the way it is. It's just how the energy is set up. It's very similar to what I was talking about on some level in the solstice reading. So don't miss that reading. That's a very important reading. It carries us into 2023. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. That's what they're thinking and feeling right now. This is where we're at. Tomorrow we'll find out which way the wind is likely to blow. It'll be a special Christmas edition of Steve's Love Tarot. Very special episode. You may even have Santa join us. I'm not sure. I'll see if he'll come in here. Anyway, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. And in case I don't see you on tomorrow's weekly reading, have a great holiday, all right? Don't be your person. Take solace in knowing you got a lot of happiness ahead of you. You guys are radiating I had too much coffee today. You guys are radiating some really, really powerful energy. I'll tell you what. All right. Good luck.